host of the Gorka reality check, Sebastian Gorka. Dr. Gorka, I just want to get your take on what you just heard there from the sheriff.
It's an outrage that the family hasn't been contacted yet, that we have perhaps the most evil person in the administration, Alejandro Mayorkas, say, we're fixing the border. We have a secure border. We have Kamala Harris wait how many years as the borders are before she even visits the border, and even then it's not where the illegal hordes are coming over. Just look at the math. 8 million illegals that we know of. If you talk to experts like Mark Morgan, like Tom Homan, you can double that with the gotaways. That's at least 16 million illegals crossing into America. If just 1% of them are malefactors, are Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Hezbollah, Hamas, agents of inimical powers like North Korea or Iran, those are divisional-sized assets that have been let into this country, and nobody knows who they are. It is a national security threat, the likes of which will make 9/11 seem like a small incident, sadly.
Yeah. Dr. Gorka, I was thinking about that, and I hope that people remember Rachel Morin's name and Laken Riley's name on November the 5th when they go and vote. Because this is Joe Biden's America, where only certain deaths matter. But this mother of, again, a mother of 5, and those kids will be affected by this for the rest of their lives, something that could have been prevented. And you'll hear, and this has been parroted for the last several weeks on left-leaning media, you'll hear people say, well, you know, illegals commit just as many crimes here in the U.S. as U.S. citizens. Look, let's say that is true, and it's not, but let's say it is. Guess what? One crime by one illegal immigrant is 100% preventable. And Donald Trump, Dr. Gorka, you were there. I want to go back to June 2015. Take a listen to what Donald Trump said when he announced he was running for president. Again, this is at Trump Tower, and he was chastised, raked over the coals for saying this, and guess what? He was right completely on every count. Take a listen.
When Mexico sends its people, they're not sending their best. They're not sending you. They're not sending you. They're sending people that have lots of problems, and they're bringing those problems with us. They're bringing drugs, they're bringing crime, they're rapists, and some, I assume, are good people. But I speak to border guards, and they tell us what we're getting. And it only makes common sense. It only makes common sense. They're sending us not the right people. It's coming from more than Mexico. It's coming from all over South and Latin America, and it's coming probably from the Middle East.
Dr. Gorka, he's right across the board. What do you make of those comments and just where we are now 9 years later?
Well, there's a great irony in that why was my former boss elected in 2016 if there's one issue above anything else? It's illegal immigration. I mean, what was his catchphrase back then? Build the wall. If there's one issue the Democrats should have stayed far away from for this election, it's illegal immigration. Instead, they've doubled down, they've tripled down, they've quadrupled down. And God willing, if we do our part, he will be reelected on the same issue that got him into the White House the first time. But what the president's statements are just factually correct. Even this latest executive action by Biden, let's be clear. Let's talk about the dirty little secret. The app they created with our taxpayer money, CBP1, that any illegal anywhere in Afghanistan, in El Salvador, in Mongolia can download onto their phone, allows them to pre-clear themselves. They put in, my name is Mickey Mouse and I seek asylum. When they put that into the CBP1 app, they cross the border and they say, hey, look, I'm an asylum seeker. Nobody's checking anything. They are clearing themselves in. So whether you're MS-13, whether you're an agent for North Korea, whether you're Al-Qaeda, whether you're ISIS, or whether you're just an economic migrant, they clear themselves. And do you know what court dates they're getting? Just hold on to your hats right now. They're getting immigration court dates for 2035. This is a joke. This is an insult to people like me who came here legally, went through the process, took an oath to the U.S. Constitution, waited in line, paid my money, took a test. It is a slap in the face to all illegal migrants, and it is also a national security threat of the greatest, highest magnitude.
Yeah.